Welcome to the latest edition of the Pets Mag podcast. This edition rather, is going to be slightly different as we're doing the My Pet feature. And our wonderful guest this time is the lovely Daniel Lustig-Webb. Now, he's dog dad, content creator, and as many of you will know, a former Gogglebox favourite. You might know him for his sharp wit and fabulous style, but at home it's all about his two miniature poodles, Betsey and Babs. Daniel is also in training for something huge. He's climbing Kilimanjaro to raise money for Kidscape, the brilliant anti-bullying charity. You can support him via link in the show notes. Welcome, Daniel.
Hi.
Hi. Can we start with Betsy and Babs, get the names correct? How did they first come into your life?
Okay. When I had Betsy, this one here, this little black poodle, I was single and I was living on my own in Brighton. A lot of my friends had kids already. I didn't have any children, and I just really felt like something was missing in my life. I was living on my own. I was a bit lonely, really. So I had a friend who he bred toy poodles, mainly for himself. Really, he had seven in his house, and he always, they always went to friends of his. So after a few years of going up there, I was like, oh, I really want one. I really want one. And that is how Betsy came into my life. I was there for her birth. I chose her. And I used to go up from, it was Reading and from Brighton, where I live, every weekend to go and spend time with her.
Oh, amazing. So, what does an average day look like with them? Any little routines or habits they've got you into?
Well, a new routine because I think both of them, I've got another one, Babs, who's 10, and Betsy is 15. I think because they're getting older, they don't sleep in the bed with me, but in the morning, what I've noticed is that Betsy now is waking up at 5 in the morning,
Oh,
and
ouch.
I can hear her outside my door going, "Ah." So then I let her in. She's old, so she can't jump on the bed. She comes in. The other one, Babs, she will scuttle in at any point she could possibly can in the night. And then I go to sleep, and literally only about half an hour later, I hear Betsy jump off the bed, go back in her own bed.
Oh,
And I think this is a bad routine.
absolutely. I think that was an extremely
But
good routine.
I
Five
just think they
o'clock.
love spending time with you, don't they? Especially poodles, they are very attached to their owners.
Yeah, yeah. Is there a moment with them that makes you laugh or one you'll never forget? Kind of a special little anecdote.
Well, I've got, I was thinking about this. I've got one for Betsy. Basically, when she was, I think she was 2, I took her to a local park in Brighton and they were having a dog show and a little dog competition. And I put Betsy in I think I put her in a flamenco dress.
Oh, no, the shame. Love
Weirdly, she used to love
photos.
dressing up. I don't
Do
know
you
what it
have
was.
photos?
I must have photos somewhere. Anyway, I've, it was the best dressed dog. So I literally walked her around the ring, all good. Go back to sit down, and she decided she hadn't had enough. And stupidly, I took her off the lead because I thought at 2, I thought, oh, I've got the training involved. And she ran off back into the ring and started doing loops around.
Wow, what a prima donna.
She was, and she was like, look, her head kept turning and looking at everyone.
Love the show business life.
She did, but both of them have got, oh my God, so much character. They run up to everyone on the home lawns all the time. They go to the wrong legs all the time.
Oh. Yes. Um, and do you think having dogs has changed your life in any particular way?
Yeah, it completely has changed my life. I grew up with no dogs in the house. I didn't really know how it was going to be to have a dog. And as soon as I've had a dog, one, you're caring for this animal, and I did get them as puppies. So they're they're they need you when they're younger, and I'd never had that ever. And then just going out and about, usually, I mean, coming from a town like Brighton, you just kind of get on with your life a bit, I guess. People don't stop you in the street all the time, not like when you live in a village.
Oh,
And people, you're in the park and everyone's chatting to you and you're chatting to them about their dog. And yeah, it opened up my life completely.
oh, wow. So are there any favorite walks or games, little rituals you all love to share?
Well, they're older now, so basically they do walk a little bit less, although they do love walking.
Mm.
But I live very close to the South Downs, so we used to walk all along from Devil's Dyke, all along the Downs for a couple of hours at a time. They were always bouncing around. They loved it. Lots of forest walks that they love. Betsy, me and my ex, who I share her with, we taught her to swim, and poodles are great swimmers. One time she's swimming in the Hove Lagoon. This has happened twice. And there's like a rope with a ball attached to it, but it's not for dogs. It's because they have like little sailing boat competitions there. And she always goes down the ramp, swims off to it, and she tries to grab it. Then she won't
Oh
let
my
go
God.
of it and nearly drowns each time. And then I have to go into this mossy, horrible lagoon. I slipped over, had all my clothes on. It's happened quite a few times.
Yeah, you come out coming covered in seaweed.
Yeah,
Oh my goodness, that's so cute. So they keep you on your toes, really.
they definitely keep me on my toes, always. And would now they're older, still, you think they would, start to relax a bit more, but they
Oh,
do sleep, I would say, about 70% of the time. But when they're not, they're active. Even the 15-year-old, she's playing every night, she's on her back, legs in the air, barking. Yeah, they're crazy.
and when they were younger, did you have to play lots of games with them because poodles are quite, intelligent? Um,
Yeah, well, basically, because like I said, I never had a dog. I think I went to 5 courses back to back. Nursery, puppy school, adult, all these things, and always just to keep them completely trained and involved because they are, if you don't work their minds, poodles, they can be quite naughty, really naughty. But Betsy, example, she's good because Betsy will play a game with you. She plays her own game. She hides her toys under her bed and then walks off and comes back, pretends to find them again. I've just never seen it. And we did put her on when we were on Gogglebox was on a little electric skateboard, and she just wouldn't come off it. She was going up and down the hallway, and she used to play iPad games, for like dogs and
Yeah,
cats, where you
yeah.
have to touch the mouse, and she was really good at it. I couldn't believe it.
Clever.
Very clever.
Do they still do things like that, or have they eased off a bit?
No, do you know what? I think they're a bit like old ladies now. They do play their games, and she does. Betsy will hide her toys from everyone else because she thinks everyone's going to steal them off her.
Do you think they used to enjoy watching the shows on Gogglebox when you were on the sofa?
Yeah, I've noticed that the dogs, they always, I think it's the flat screen TVs are completely different. Like
Mm,
the old style TVs, I don't think dogs could so much, but I've noticed that our dogs will always watch TV when we're watching it. And if
absolutely.
if
Yeah.
it's like some sort of a murder mystery, they're like, Miss
Yeah.
Marple trying to work out, they're like "Arrgh,"
Miss
growling all the baddies.
One of my dogs, Rowan, in the background, he just adores watching TV. Just anything, whether it's animals or people.
Best one I've ever seen is when one of the dogs, she did go up to the TV when she was younger and she looked behind it and
Yeah, yeah,
scratched the
they
sides.
do. It's so clever, isn't it? Yeah, yeah. I think
Yeah.
there must be something around it. But you imagine if a cave person came to see a TV now, they think it's magic and they would be looking behind it. So
Yeah, they
it's quite an
would.
instinctive thing to do, isn't it?
Exactly.
Really? Yeah. Daniel, you've got such a busy life. How do you balance everything with two poodles in tow? Are there any challenges?
Well, I own 2 hairdressing salons
Wow.
with my ex-partner that I did Gogglebox with, and we always take the dogs to work with us.
Great.
So they've always come to work with us for as long as we've had the salons. We used to have a baby gate up, in the staff room, but now we kind of let them to roam a little bit more. And Babs will sit on everyone's laps all the time. Betsy wanders around saying hi to everyone. The odd person will bring their dog in, which is interesting, but
Mhm.
and that works out, always works out really well. So for that type of thing, that's fine. And to be honest, me and Stephen, at the moment, we do still live together. So we share the dogs, and if one
That's
of us is going,
handy.
if
Yeah,
one of us is going away, the other one will look after them. And I've
mm,
always had really good, like they've never gone into kennels, but I've always had really good
mm,
people to look after my
good.
dogs for me.
No, that's important. It's
Because I
important.
think if you get a dog and you want to live like your social life still, and there
Mm,
are some times you're not going to be able to take the dog. I always just think just
mm.
have someone on the payroll that's really good, that you
Yeah,
can call up.
absolutely. So are they going with you to London later?
No, they're not.
No, no, no.
I don't think they'd like to hang out drinking cocktails, but maybe they would and get in the
Maybe they would.
pool.
It sounds like they would. Yeah. Finally, Daniel, if Betsy or Babs could talk, what do you think they'd say?
But when we go out for a walk, we do have a little routine where I will go into the treat cupboard and it's a drawer, and I will give them a treat. Now we've got this right routine, even if it's at work, they know where they are. So at home, I think, because they do run to there, they probably say, when is the drawer going to open, please? And how many are we going to have?
Mm. That
Yeah.
that's really cute. That's really cute. Daniel, it's been a pleasure talking to you and meeting Betsy. It's been lovely.
Oh, let me get
Hearing all
Babs for
about the
you really
little
quickly.
stories. Yeah, yeah, please too.
Babs, Babs. Can't leave this one out. This is Barbara.
Babs.
Babs.
Hi. Hi.
Hello.
She says, what? What's going
She
on?
says, stop bothering me.
She should be used to the screens by now.
She loves the screens, to be honest.
Yeah,
She loves
I'm
all
sure she
attention.
does. I'm sure she does. Bye, Babs.
Bye.
Bye.